Hey guys, it's your girl Georgia and welcome back to Georgia's Lifestyle. If you are new, a special welcome to you, and if you're one of my regular subscribers, I'm happy that you're here watching another video. So if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm sure you're gonna want to hear more from Georgia. So hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, give the video a thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section. In today's video, I am going to be talking about some tips for moving to the UAE and also some essential teacher habits. So stick around. So tip number one, here's one thing I can't say too often. Get your documents attested. What documents do you need to get attested? Your degrees, your transcript, and a work experience letter. It's a must that those documents are attested in your home country before you move to the UAE. If you are married, even if you are not ready to take your spouse with you as yet, but you are married and you are planning to take your spouse with you, it is very important that you attest to your marriage certificate in your home country. That is a must. Coming with your marriage certificate here says nothing to them if it's not attested. They just want to know that this is a true copy, so get it attested. Same applies if you're taking your kids. Get all their relevant, their birth certificates and all those things attested. It might prove to be expensive if you're coming with your family in terms of getting attestation done, but the thing is that if you're gonna come with your kids or with your spouse, all the relevant documents must be attested firstly in your home country. That is a priority. You were given an offer, you were successful in an interview, you were given an offer. Guys, make sure that you are asking your HR relevant questions. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to communicate with your HR. Whatever you sign to on a contract, that is what is going to be binding until the end of your contract. So before you move, make sure the HR has said to you that they're going to be paying your airfare, they're going to be taking care of your medical, they're going to be paying for your visa. Make sure you know all of that from the get-go. Make sure you ask the relevant questions. Ask the school, do you accommodate families? Is this does the school only accommodate single teachers? If I come by myself now and I'm ready to take my kids after, will I be able to do so? Make sure you ask those relevant questions. When it comes to paying utilities and all of that, make sure you find out if the school pays the utility or you are going to have to pay that from your salary. A lot of schools do pay the utilities, but some schools, of course, you have to pay that, but they factor that into your salary. So make sure you ask the relevant questions. What documents do you need? But of course, you know that you're going to be moving to a new country. Make sure to take all your needed documents with you. You don't want to be here and then you're miles away, and then when you come you hear that you needed this document or so on. So make sure you take them with you. And again, I cannot state it enough, ask the HR the relevant questions. Do your research, and this is something I want to talk about really. Do your research. You're going to move to a new country. Research the area, research the laws. Here in the UAE, there is a saying that says, ignorance to the law is not an excuse. So read up about the UAE. What is allowed in the UAE? What is not allowed in the UAE? This country is a beautiful country. You are going to be seeing some awesome, lovely buildings. But guess what, guys? You can't just take out your phone and take a picture of any building. There are some buildings here that you are not allowed to take pictures of. You aren't allowed to take picture of a police officer, a soldier. You are not allowed to take a picture and somebody else who's not your friend is captured in your picture. Yes, so there are lots of things, but I will talk about that in a separate video. Things that are not allowed here, but do your research, guys. And again, ignorance to the law here is no excuse. So you don't want to be caught on the other side uh, of the law. So those are some things that you are to think about after you are given an offer and you are ready to come. When you arrive in the UAE, you have started the job, guys. Communicate. I know some of you are well experienced. You have been teaching for a number of years. I felt that way when I came. I'm an experienced teacher. I had 14 years experience when I came, but guess what, guys? I was in a new country, new culture, and I felt so inexperienced. It's like I was learning things all over again, different system, and that is expected. Of course, I felt doubtful at times, and you are going to feel that way. I am not going to sugarcoat it. You are going to feel that way, doubtful, feeling like you are a new teacher. But guess what? The key is to communicate. Irrespective of how much experience you have from where you're coming from, communicate. Talk with your line leader, the vice principal, the head of your grade. Don't be afraid. It's better to ask than to be doing the wrong thing or not knowing what to do. So ask. Make them feel tired of you, but guess what? You're going to be on probation and you want to make sure that you are on the right path. So ask the relevant questions. Make sure you know what you're doing, what is expected of you. Make sure you know your roles and responsibilities and you carry those out as best as possible as you can. But ask from day one, from HR, before you come into the country, and when you arrive here, make sure you communicate, you ask questions, speak to other teachers. Some might be friendly, and probably, some, not everybody is friendly, but you will find some persons that you can talk to. Communicate. Try to know persons before. Yeah, you're gonna try to want to know people before you form bonds with them, but talk, communicate. That is very important, essential. All right, so one other thing I want to talk about is yes, I think I said it's going to feel normal, that you feel doubtful, you're going to feel stressed in the beginning. You're going to ask yourself, what did I do? Why did I leave my home country? There are going to be moments, but as the days, the weeks, the months go by, you will get adjusted. I can tell you will get adjusted. You're not going to feel lonely. Guess what? I always say that our God, your God, He will always place somebody in your path. You all serve a purpose. We all serve a purpose, and either God will put you at a place to serve somebody, to help somebody, or He will put somebody at a place to help you or to serve you. So you're going to have your doubtful moments, feeling like you're going to overthink, but you will get through all of those moments. So get excited about your new journey. Don't be afraid to get excited about your new journey. And I mean, when you come, explore. Don't afraid. Guys, when I came, I was like in an area by myself, and guess what I did? I took the taxi. You know what I did? I googled places in Dubai to visit, places in Abu Dhabi to visit, and because the taxi service is very safe, I wasn't afraid to just Google places and jump on the taxi, and I would just go anywhere because I know I wouldn't be lost. Right? The taxi has to take me to the place, so I know I was going to be safe. So you might come out here alone. Don't be afraid to explore. Or you're with your family, don't be afraid to explore. But guess what, guys? Please remember your why. Why did you leave your home country to come here? I am sure it is not for vacation. You're not here as a tourist. You're going to be on a 2 years or 3 years contract. You're going to make the most of it, but you're going to budget. Remember, you're not here on vacation. So even though you're going to explore and go out and have fun, remember your whys. I'm sure you came here to for a better salary and all of that. So you want to make sure that you are saving, guys. Yes, save. Time flies. Time flies. Initially, I told myself I'd be here for 5 years, and I'm now on my 5th year. And you might feel like 5 years and you haven't accomplished what you need to. Time flies. So when you come, remember your why. Don't get caught up in the glitter of Dubai and Abu Dhabi and the experience and all of that you forget why you're here. All right. Another thing is that don't overpack. Make sure to take your essential items with you, your medications if you have certain illnesses. And I have a video on that, so you can always go back and watch that. But guys, don't overpack. Lots of clothes, lots of clothing is here. Don't overpack. Just make sure to take the essential items with you, and then when you get to go back home, then you can take some other stuff. But clothing, don't worry about that. Take the necessary items with you. Pack your toiletries and so on. Essential items that you will need for a month till you get your first month's salary. Right? So certain things you shouldn't have to be buying when you come. Right, your little toiletries and all of that. Put a little pillowcase or a little sheet set or something, just some essential items. Schools normally provide you with a little bedding and so on, but you never know, you want something else for your little comfort. Take a little towel set with you, little essential items. And then again, like I said, go ahead and check out that video that I did about what to pack. All right, guys, I'm trying to see what I left out or I'm leaving out that I want to talk to you about. Yes, and as not a new teacher, but a new teacher to the country, try to be organized. I know some of us, we're not organized, we get disorganized sometimes, but try to be organized as possible. Remember, you're in a new country, you're on probation. Just try to get things right. Everything won't work right initially, but try to be organized. Put things in place that you are not stressed, and find somebody to talk to. There are lots of teacher sites here in the UAE that you can go socialize, but find somebody to talk to. Even in the school, find somebody to talk to make your initial stay coming here comfortable. And guys, I think this is all I want to say today. If I have left out anything, I don't know yet, but go ahead, always feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section, and I'll answer you as best as I can. So thank you guys so much for watching another video. I hope you find it informative, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, leave me a comment, and share the video with a friend. Yes, share it. Tell them to come over to Georgia's Lifestyle for the information. All right, thank you so much, guys. Once again, take care of yourselves and each other. Much love, and God bless you.